we will do the exercise number 1.4 from chapter 1, which is proving the irrationality of numbers. Let's move to the exercise.
First question, prove that square root of 5 is irrational. For that, let us assume that square root of 5 is a rational number. If square root of 5 is a rational number, we can express that in the form of x and y, x by y, where x and y are coprimes. We can write it as square root of 5y is equal to x. Squaring both sides, we will get square root of 5 y whole square is equal to x square, which is 5y is equal to x. This is the equation number 1. Thus, x square is divisible by 5. Then we can say x is also divisible by 5. Let us take another integer k for any value. Let's say x equal to 5k. Substituting the value of x in equation 1, we will get 5y is equal to 5k. Squaring both sides, 5y square is equal to 5k square, where y square is equal to 5k square. Here again, if y square is divisible by 5, it means y is divisible by 5 also, which says that x and y are not coprimes because they have 5 as also their common factor. Thus, our initial assumption that square root of 5 is rational is incorrect. This is a contradiction to our initial assumption. Hence, square root of 5 is an irrational number. Let's move to the second question. Show that 3 plus square root of 5 is irrational. We are assuming 3 plus 2 square root of 5 is equal to p by q be a rational number where p and q are coprime and q not equal to 0. Then we can write 2 square root of 5 is equal to p by q minus 3, which is p minus 3q divided by q. Simplifying again, we can write it as square root of 5 is equal to p minus 3q divided by 2q. We have assumed that p minus 3q by 2q as a rational number. But we already know square root of 5 is not a rational number, which we have proved in our previous question. So it is a contradiction to our initial assumption that 3 plus square root of 5 is rational. Hence, 3 plus square root of 5 is irrational and it is proved. Next question is, prove that 1 by square root of 2 is irrational number. Now let us assume that 1 by square root of 2 is rational. If 1 by square root of 2 is rational, we can express that in the form of a by b, where a and b are coprime integers. Simplifying that, we can write square root of 2 is equal to b by a. And since a and b are integers, we get b by a is rational and so square root of 2 is rational. But this contradicts that the fact square root of 2 is irrational. We have already proved that square root of 2 is an irrational number. So the initial assumption that which is 1 by square root of 2 is rational is incorrect. So we can say that 1 by square root of 2 is irrational. Next question is the proving the irrationality of 7 multiplied by square root of 5. Let us assume 7 square root of 5 is rational. In the same way, if it is a rational number, we can express that as in the form of a by b, where b not equal to 0. So we can write 7 square root of 5 is equal to a by b, which is square root of 5 is equal to a divided by 7b. Since a and b are integers, we get a divided by 7b is rational and so square root of 5 is rational. But this contradicts the fact that square root of 5 is irrational. We have already proved that square root of 5 is irrational in our previous question. So here it contradicts that fact. So this contradiction has arisen because of our incorrect assumption that 7 square root of 5 is a rational number. Hence, we can conclude that 7 square root of 5 is irrational. The last question is proving the irrationality of 6 plus square root of 2. Again, in the same way, first we have to assume that number as a rational number. So same way, if 6 plus square root of 2 is a rational number, we can express that in the form of a by b, which is 6 plus square root of 2 is equal to a by b, and square root of 2 is equal to a by b minus 6. Here in the same way, since a and b are integers, we get a by b minus 6 is rational and square root of 2 is also rational. But this contradicts the fact that square root of 2 is irrational. We have proved that square root of 2 is irrational in our previous questions. So this contradiction has arisen because of our incorrect assumption that 6 plus square root of 2 is rational number. Hence we can say 6 plus square root of 2 is irrational. All these are similar questions where we have already proved that square root of 2, square root of 3, square root of 5 are irrational numbers. And applying the same with any other numbers added to the roots, we can say it is also an irrational number. I hope you are clear with the concepts of the irrationality of numbers. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.